So here we go. We're seeing our first signs of spring here. These, I believe, are tulips, which won't last long around here because the deer eat them all. But we've got a few of them coming up here. And then look at what a beautiful day it is today. This, of course, is our front yard. And I'm actually out here planting today. So I know it's early. It's only January 7th. And we are actually expecting frost. But the things that I'm going to plant today are things that actually like a little bit of a light frost before they grow. So sweet peas. I'm going to plant some sweet peas in the front of these pots here. And yeah, so let's do that, shall we? Well, I'm gonna put them, oh, still a little bit. Some little holes there. Put my little sweet peas in my little holes. Cover them, and we'll hope that they come up in a couple of weeks. Let's do the same over here. Let's put some little holes in the middle corner. Let's plant these. And 3. Oh, I totally get it if nothing comes up, but I'm gonna try it because that would mean I can have some early spring flowers. And that's what I'm wanting. And then look here, more tulips coming up. My roses. This one here is starting to show some new growth. Of course, the weeds are going crazy. Let's see. Are we starting to see anything on here? Yeah, we're starting to see some new growth on this rose bush. And on these as well. They're starting to kick some stuff out. My mint, dormant for the winter, but it'll come back. My thyme, I'll come and cut that back. No signs of the garlic I put in there, so that's kind of disappointing. But what else do we have over here? Our grass, we're not sure whether or not it's going to come back. We just moved it out here last fall. And then this is mostly bulbs and succulents. So we'll see what comes up. Anyway. Here's the backyard. Let's take a look at these bushes. Well, this one's got definitely some budding and growth on it. Rosemary, of course, is doing fine. This is one of my apple trees. So it'll be interesting to see if it'll come back. I'm quite interested to see that. Look at this, it's got little branches on it even. But none up at the top. I guess I should cut that back. Let's see if this guy's getting anything on him. Oh, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, I don't know. I think he's going to be okay. I think I'm starting to see a little bit of budding, like right there. And now, oh, look, mushrooms. What kind of mushroom is that, Angie? I don't know, but they're in my yard. Dun, 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 dun. Here's my other apple tree. It doesn't have any branches. Doesn't seem to have anything going on. It's still growing at the top though, so we'll see. See if we have any garlic showing up. Not yet, just that one in the middle. That is really disappointing. I planted about 18 garlic in here. I'm gonna be very sad if none of them come up. Okay, and back here, I'm gonna plant some peas today. And I'm just gonna dig down here a little bit. And I got 5 little pea seeds that have been soaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna push those down and bury them a little bit in some dirt. And then we'll see. Like I said, I know it's a little early for them, probably a week or two early, but around here in BC, you never know what kind of weather we're gonna get at this time of year. So it could be good or it could be bad. We'll see, but it's only 5 seeds. So, and then with the other, it was only 3 seeds. So it should be okay. And here are all my finished pots. So I guess I should show you each of them separately. There is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And then of course there's this little one over here that I did, and you guys have seen the ones that are outside already. Anyway, not sure what's going on with my tomato, but it's not looking so great. My little cannabis plant is looking fine. These guys are all looking good. They got a good soak yesterday. I've been plucking flowers off of this Aunt Molly's cherry, and I don't know, should I pull the suckers off or do I leave them on? I can see 3 of them right there. So, I don't know. If anyone knows, tell me. I'll keep plucking flowers off of it. It's way too early for it to start flowering. I might trim it back too and see what happens with that. Here's my little bonsai. My beautiful little bonsai. My oregano. These guys here are all getting transplanted today. This tomato is getting transplanted today, and it wasn't that leggy, but I pulled a couple of leaves off, or branches off here, stems, whatever, and I'm actually going to bury it down to about here in a pot. And then I'm going to move it. So anyway, today is indoor gardening day. I'll show you how it looks when I'm all done. Alrighty, so the peppers have been trimmed up. They're looking nice and fresh. They're still looking a bit droopy, but I think I was overwatering them. Trimmed a few leaves off of here as well. This guy I'm just going to leave alone. I'm wondering, one thing that I have found is that my little starter pots, these little guys here, apparently I should take this netting off because they don't seem to grow through it very well. And it was stunting their growth for some of them. Anyway, I've put the celery into a few little bigger pots and the cabbage back there. And I started some more spinach. This is all spinach here. And that'll all go outside. And I also started a bunch of onions in these 2 beds. Some long taking, like they take 110 days and 104 days. And they're storage onions. So we'll see how we do with those. I should be able to transplant them out sometime in the middle of March or so, or beginning of April. We shall see. Here's what I've done with the Aunt Molly's cherry, or the Aunt Molly's ground cherry. And again, I think that I was overwatering. I think that's why these are rolling up. And so I'm letting everything kind of get a little bit of a dry out. And here's that other tomato that was looking so leggy. I buried it. And then I put citrus on here. These are actually dehydrated lemons, because apparently they're supposed to keep your animals, your cats anyway, out of them. And one of the problems I've had with trying to put plants in this beautiful, beautiful south-facing window before is my cat has tried to eat them all. So she hasn't tried to eat them yet, but we shall see. Thank you, my friends, for coming and hanging out in the garden with me and checking out what I have going on here on Vancouver Island at the beginning of February in 2021. It's going to be an experience. It'll be interesting to see if any of those things that I planted come up or not. We are expecting some frost tonight and tomorrow night. So for a couple of days, we're supposed to get below zero, maybe even to -10. Wow. Celsius, -10 Celsius. They're predicting, but we'll see. It's 40 something out there today. So that's during the day, of course. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate every second that you spend with me, and I hope you'll have a fantastic day. I will see you soon. Bye now.